and welcome back to the HappyBitch podcast. Today is episode 17. Today we are going to touch on the honeymoon update. We're going to talk about date night. We're going to discuss my upcoming week, the last week before the wedding, and just like feeling exhausted. Is anybody else feeling that? So let's just get started with today. So welcome to all my happy bitches. I hope everything's going well. We are not going to Mexico for our honeymoon. Due to several things. You have to wear a mask at the resort, in the food places. Basically, anytime you're not in the pool or in your room, you have to wear a mask. Which, I mean, isn't the end of the world, but at the same time, where I live, we don't have to wear masks all the time right now, especially, like, I'm fully vaccinated, so I don't want to revert back to wearing masks, although I have a feeling that's coming too, but, like, this is not a fucking COVID podcast, so let's not even get into that. I was just doing a little bit of research and I came across the Canadian government website and they're suggesting that we stay the fuck home. Basically, it says don't leave Canada. That's their suggestion. Avoid all non-essential travel. And like part of me is like, well, it's our honeymoon. This is fucking essential. But my fear is getting down there, potentially getting COVID. You do need a negative COVID test to come back into Canada. So my fear is that we test positive, get stuck in Mexico for who knows how long. I mean, this is obviously worst case scenario, right? Or even worse than that is getting sick, ending up in the hospital, and I can't even imagine what the medical bills in Mexico would be. Also, the crime is really high in Mexico for theft and kidnapping of Canadians. I'm not trying to scare anyone out of going to Mexico. This is just kind of what I have to focus on so that I'm not upset that we're not going, because we're not going because it's not safe for us right now. Oh, there we go. Sorry, one of my lights wasn't on properly. So, yeah, we have a new plan for our honeymoon, and we are just going to travel around Alberta and BC, get a few different cabins in the mountains, and visit some family and friends over there too. So, like, the first couple, I think like 6 nights is just going to be like us. Traveling around, hiking, drinking champagne in the mountains, you know, some good times. And yeah, if you don't know, my new last name is going to be Champagne, so I'm basically obsessed with anything champagne right now. Yeah, so we're just going to be traveling around Alberta and BC. For the first 6 days, it'll be us, you know, be all romantic and shit, and then after that, we're going to go visit some family and even spend a night with a friend, so I'm so fucking excited about that. On that note, the car is getting the special treatment this week because it's going on a long road trip, so, you know, got some things it's got to get done, got to get the windshield fixed, get an oil change, make sure the tires are good, all that. And I am also getting the special treatment this weekend. So today I am going for my massage, which is why we have to keep this episode short and sweet, because my fiancé has a haircut, I have to pick up the wedding dress, and then I go for my massage, and then we will come home. Yeah, also this week I'm getting my hair done. I think I'm getting it like a little bit darker at the top, but like with more dimension and shit. You'll see at the later episode. Also, I'm getting a mani-pedi. Fucking love going to the spa, love getting my nails done, love looking and feeling good. Don't need that. Next, I've just been feeling super tired. And I'm shaming myself right now because I haven't been getting enough sleep. We've been eating a lot of fucking takeout. It's not good. So this week I'm shaming myself. I need to do better. I'm finding it hard to relax. So on Friday, I asked my fiancé to plan us a date night. So on Saturday when we came home, he had bought all of my favorite meats and cheeses and crackers and got me a bottle of wine. So we had our little charcuterie. Fuck. I struggle with that word so much. I think I'm finally saying it right. So we had a little charcuterie board that he made up for us, and it was just fantastic. We watched some Netflix, and I slept for 14 hours. So that was fantastic, and that was very much needed. And I just woke up feeling fresh and like excited to start the day, which hadn't really been my experience throughout the rest of the week. So I kind of realized what I'm lacking, and that is sleep. I'm going to jump around a bit in this episode. So another thing I have discovered is one of the hardest parts about working on yourself is sometimes forgetting your new way of thinking, even just for a few minutes, and kind of having to reset. Here's an example. Like, I used to be a huge people pleaser, and like, it sounds dumb, but I would even like base decisions in my life on what I thought other people wanted and or needed, or like what they would think, which is very toxic, and please don't do this. So now I really focus on making my decisions on only what I want and my beliefs. At times I still find myself thinking, well, what will this person want or think and feel? Stop that shit right now. That's the old way of thinking and living. But nothing is perfect in the beginning. This is all a part of the process to break bad cycles. If you're making changes in your life and you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, that is okay. And I am so proud of you for making at least steps in the right direction. Progress takes time. You can't just flip a switch and your whole life is different. It's going to be baby steps, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to take time. But you can do it, and you can improve your mental health, and you can change your life. Oh my God. Hold on. Just getting a phone call. I think that's the car place. Sorry about that. So unprofessional. Okay, so I just wanted to mention an amazing podcast that I watched this week. And it was super interesting, and it kind of like opened my eyes to like different ways that trauma can show up in your everyday life now. Even if you don't remember the trauma, or you don't remember what happened to you as a child, or whatever, right? You know, if you always had a parent who was yelling at you, you may shut down as an adult and almost disassociate as an adult when someone yells at you. So the podcast was Where My Mom's At, episode 111, Concealing Chaos with Katie Morton. They discuss trauma on terms that anyone can understand, and it's very interesting and definitely worth a watch. Even if you haven't had trauma, there is some very interesting information in this podcast. Check it out. I really enjoyed it. helped me make sense of some things, so maybe it can help you too. Sorry, I'm so thirsty today. Lastly, I know I'm terrible with sleep and I want to improve on it. So if you're terrible with sleep, like, let me know in the comments, how many hours of sleep are you getting a night? I'm getting about 5 to 6, which isn't terrible, but it could definitely be better. Yeah, let me know how many hours of sleep you're getting. The CDC still says that adults ages 18 to 60 should be getting 7+ hours per night. So if you're feeling a little off, you're feeling a little irritable, I would definitely suggest getting to bed a little bit earlier. Because sleep is like a huge thing. When you're not getting enough sleep, like, your brain actually doesn't function properly. So that's kind of a problem. So we definitely want our brains to function properly. So get the fuck to bed. Take care of yourself. Lastly, 4 days until the wedding. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Next episode, I'm gonna be a wife. Oh my god! Yeah, this is like a super short episode. Basically, all I wanted to say is, like, get sleep, take care of yourself, take time to relax, have a date night with your love. Like, take time and remember why we live these hectic, crazy lives, working all the time, doing our side hustles. Like, take time for what's important. Stop grinding just for a minute, take a break, and then get back on your grind. I hope you all have the best week ever, because I know I will. Please like and subscribe to this video. Maybe even share it with a friend. Be happy. Don't be a bitch. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Have a great week. Bye!